All right, y'all, it is time. I've been waiting for this day for 4 months, 5 months, ever since I got the seeds for this Black Beauty Beefsteak. Check this thing out. All right, y'all, check out that tomato. And yes, I'm watering right now, but look at that tomato. I don't know how many of y'all have ever tried one of these Black Beauty Beefsteaks. I never have, so I thought, why not? Let's all do it together. So sit back, relax, and let's check out just what this beefsteak tastes like. Look at how beautiful that is. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous tomato. All right, so let's take this inside and give this thing a taste. All right, so we're obviously gonna try this one, but I also wanna try this regular beefsteak. I grew this, I harvested this one about a week ago, and I let it ripen in there, right over there on the windowsill. And I'm excited to try it. I'm not a big tomato person. I love to grow them and give them away. I like to make salsas out of them, but I don't know. Never tried this brand, this type. This is a classic beefsteak. So yeah, but look how pretty it is. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so both the tomatoes, plus you see these Chinese red long beans right here I harvested the other day. These are gonna go in a stir fry. But here we go. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Ooh, look at that. Look at how beautiful that tomato is. Golly. All right, let's chop into this one. This one I'm excited to see, right here. Oh. Okay. Okay, green on the inside. I was not expecting the green. I'm kind of excited though. Check, look at the contrast between those two. Okay, so let's just cut that part. And let's go. Okay, so I know the red tomato, the red beefsteak, is definitely right. Y'all, there's just something about homegrown food. Forget the stuff you buy at the stores. Now again, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm not a huge tomato fan, but I know what tomatoes taste like. This tomato right here has such a rich, deep tomato flavor that you don't get from store-bought tomatoes. I'm telling y'all. Man, that is good. That is really, really good. Deep tomato flavor. Not super acidic either. Just very good. Let me just put it that way. Incredibly good tomato. Absolutely. Again, that was a classic beefsteak that I got the seeds from Baker Creek. Now, let's try this one. I'm not sure if this was fully right. That color, deep. I've done no research on this, so I don't know if the inside. I thought it was going to be like a black inside. I don't know. Like the color of the skin out here on the tomato, but. It's different. Try it again here. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna try some of this, the juicy part, not the crunchy part. All right, so I tried this part of it. I kind of tried more of like the inner part the last time. I don't really know how to explain that one. It's not the tomato flavor that I was expecting. It's also not bad. Like, I like it. Tart. I don't know if you noticed from the beginning of my face, but it was tart. It's got a definite tart flavor. I don't feel that it's very acidic at all. It's a very good tomato, but it's not a strong flavored tomato. I don't know if that made any sense. This one is very tomato taste. Very much like a tomato. Like what you would expect from a tomato, but deeper in the flavor. This one was more, I guess these are green tomatoes. I've never had a fried green tomato, and everyone in the South, don't freak out. I've just never had them. I've tried. Every time I go somewhere and it's on the menu and I try to get them, they're out of season. But these are really good, just different. It wasn't what I was expecting, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Again, I've never had a green tomato before like that. It was tart, it tasted good, but it wasn't a full-on hardcore tomato flavor, if that makes any sense at all. All right, everybody, so that's the video for these two tomato harvest and tastes. I think they're both a winning tomato. I don't know enough about a green tomato to know what I'm supposed to be tasting from a green tomato. I did like this black tomato, 100%. It just wasn't what I was expecting. The classic beefsteak is phenomenal. Like, that tomato flavor is just insane. So I highly recommend growing both of them. And if you're not into a green tomato, at least give it a shot. Add a different type of color to your tomato game in your garden. I think it's a win-win-win. So if y'all enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, do me the 3 favors. Share, like, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Everyone take care. May God bless each and every one of you. Shine bright and harvest hard, and I will talk to y'all again really soon. Bye. Okay, so it's about 40 minutes later since I filmed this video, and I'm just keeping it real. I messed up. I'll own it. You're supposed to harvest black beefsteak tomatoes when the bottom of the tomato basically turns a deep red. As y'all see right here, the bottom of this tomato was green. So it could be used as a green tomato, like I was thinking in this video. But like I show, and I do with everything on this channel, I will show you all when I mess up, when I make mistakes, when I fail at something, and when I succeed. I messed up on this one, but I'm not even sure. I came back out right now to see if we have another Black Beauty growing. And as we can see, we have some flowers right up here. So we're gonna shake them to help pollinate. Shake the flower, knock the pollen around inside there. Hopefully that one will germinate. So when another one grows, y'all, I will do a good harvest and taste on that tomato. But I wanted to be honest and upfront and outright with everyone, and to let you know I messed up. It's part of gardening.